How's it going everyone? In today's Black Ops 2 weapon guide we're going to take a look at the FiveSeven. There's another high power semi-auto pistol just like the TAC 45, and just like the TAC 45 this one's unlocked right at the start of your prestige as well at level 4. So let's jump straight into this guide and first take a look at some of the FiveSeven's general features. Just like the TAC 45, the damage profile of the FiveSeven comes in at 55 to 19, which equates to a 2 to 6 shot to kill. Unfortunately though, the FiveSeven's 2-shot kill range is much shorter than the TAC 45's, meaning you're going to need at least 3 shots in pretty much all close range engagements beyond 3 or 4 meters. On the other hand, the FiveSeven does manage to reach out a little bit further than the TAC 45 with its 3-shot kill range, managing to maintain its damage for an extra few meters. But just like all the pistols, with the exception of the Executioner, it eventually drops off to that minuscule 19 damage, which equates to that 6-shot kill, making it near impossible to take out people at long range. The FiveSeven's also got the lowest recoil spread of all the pistols. This is even slightly lower than the TAC 45, so you can spam out all the rounds from that high capacity magazine and not have your shots drift very far off target. The aim sights for pistols don't matter too much, but as you can see the weapon model is held with one hand, which while it doesn't affect the weapon's performance, it's something that gets on my wires and it makes me prefer the TAC 45 since that's held correctly with 2 hands. But moving on, let's take a look at some more detailed stats for the FiveSeven. One of the outstanding features for the FiveSeven is its magazine size. It's got the highest capacity out of all the sidearms at 20 rounds. With 20 rounds to spare in a semi-automatic weapon, you don't really need the extended mag attachment, but should you equip that extended clip, you'll then be rewarded with an extra 7 rounds. Being a semi-automatic weapon means the fire rate also doesn't matter too much, but with a 750 rounds per minute fire cap, it means you can spam your trigger finger that little bit faster than you can with the TAC 45 before it locks up. A 1.6 second reload time is nothing to moan about when compared to the other weapons in the game, but it comes in as one of the slowest reloading sidearms. And with the sidearms being small and light weapons, you get that fast aiming speed as well as that 100% movement speed. So I talked loads about the difference between the TAC 45 and the FiveSeven back in my guide of the TAC 45, so head back and check out that video for a more detailed comparison of the two. But all in all, I think the FiveSeven is definitely more suited to being a pistols only weapon, whereas the TAC 45 would make a good sidearm that you can rely on to take out an extra bad guy or two before dropping down dead. The two main ingredients for a competitive weapon in Call of Duty are high damage and low recoil, and the FiveSeven boasts both of those features. Its 3-shot kill range is the highest out of all the pistols, and it's also got the lowest recoil. Combine that with a high 20 round magazine and you can quite easily use this weapon as a primary and go on a pistols only rampage. If you're running the FiveSeven as a secondary weapon or a sidearm, then I'd probably advise just running it naked with no attachments, but if you wanted to challenge yourself a little bit and go pistols only, then here's my recommendations of a few attachments you might want to consider. The main disadvantage in this weapon's stats is reload time. 1.6 seconds isn't exactly slow, but if you equip that fast mags attachment, it remedies this statistic and it gives you those super fast reloads, so you can send an almost continuous stream of firepower towards your enemy. Second up, because this weapon's got pretty good range, especially in that 3-shot kill zone, you might want to sacrifice that range a little bit in favour of some stealth with the suppressor. Using the suppressor with that reduced range will mean you need to go close to make this weapon perform more efficiently, but at least those stealth benefits are going to help out by keeping you off the radar, so you're not hunted out by any nearby bad guys who see you as that little red dot on the radar. Otherwise, if you just wanted to have some fun with the FiveSeven, then you might want to go with the dual wield attachment. Obviously you can't run all 3 of these attachments at once. The secondary gunfighter wildcard only allows up to 2 attachments, but I'd be tempted to save those points and run just 1 attachment at a time. With the dual wield attachment, you can double up on your FiveSeven to give you a total of 40 rounds with your 2 FiveSevens. While your accuracy and your range is going to suffer slightly, you can at least just keep toggling those triggers to send out an almost continuous stream of lead. So that's about it for my guide to the FiveSeven in Black Ops 2. If you're a fan of this weapon, or if you just enjoyed my guide or even learned anything new, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up or a like down below just to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. Don't forget there's plenty of episodes in the playlist down in the description in case you might have missed any of those previous videos. Also down in that description you'll find links to my Twitter and Facebook pages, as well as a link to subscribe by email so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So as always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Snarf.